Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Viking MTG. Here for another episode of Good or Bad Decisions. I've had a really hard time finding the oddball product. I opened that Battle Bond box. I kind of initially said Good or Bad Decisions on that one, but it wasn't so much that. Plus, it's a known good product. There's a lot of value in that set. So I finally found these again. Target decided to restock. So I got all of them they had. Wanted to go for a home run here. I don't recognize one or two of the packs in these, so we're gonna see it is. And I got one of those. I shouldn't because I know they're crud, but I got one. So let's see what we got in these. Let's get right to cracking these. Now this is the F&M edition of this. I'm gonna try to do it every Friday night. Friday before, try and post it before F&M. So let's see what we do here. So it looks like Gate Crash. We got Hour Devastation, Maquette, good old Gate Crash, Exelon, and Kaladesh. So we got 3 shots at Masterpieces. Gate Crash, so we could hit Shockland, and Exelon, we're looking for Carnage Tyrant, Search for Iskana. There's a lot of value in all these, possible value. Gate Crash is kind of, the prices of Shocklands have brought it up. Oh, so I'm going to have 5 Hour Devastation. Alright, sorry if you saw a little cutout there. Heard something strange, had to break away. Turned out to be nothing. Pack of RTR. I think these are all going to be the same. Pack Shadows over Innistrad. Not a lot of value in that, but there's a couple really good foils. Hour Devastation. I think these are all going to be the same. Hour Devastation. Turn to Ravnica. Shadows over Innistrad. So hopefully we hit some Shocklands, maybe a foil Shockland. That'd do it. And hopefully Invocation on Hour Devastation. Hour Devastation, Return to Ravnica, Shadows over Innistrad. For some reason I didn't recognize the last pack. I was pretty sure the second pack was RTR, but wasn't certain. Shadows over Innistrad is kind of a disappointment, but there's some cards in there that definitely have some good modern value, especially in foil, and I think there's some cards in there that are going to go up. You know, the EV on that product's pretty low, but there's some good stuff. Plus, we got all of our Bristling Hydra promos. Oh, yay. I just give these away for the most part. They are still getting played, but they're going to take a big hit. They're going to be worth nothing after the cycle. Cycle's going to kill that card and annihilate it. Just without energy, without any form of energy and standard, the card just loses its. Well, it's not going to be in standard either. So unless somebody plays an energy deck in Commander or Modern, which I'm sure somebody does, some kind. I know Modern's a completely different format. I'm not really 1000% familiar with it, but trying to get into it a little bit. So let's start with, we're going to go newest to oldest. There we go. Let's go newest to oldest. A bunch of packs to open here. Should be a good time. Try and get this up today before F&M. Let's see if I succeed. We have a Wily Goblin, Deadeye Quartermaster, Drover the Mighty, and a Foil Island. And a Thematic Compass. The Thematic Compass is still sitting at 250. And a Foil Island. I mean, I always take 4 lands. Who argues about foil lands, even basic? Nice to hit. So let's we're hoping for an invocation here. Let's see what we can get. Invocation or Foil Scarab God. That's pretty much what we're looking at. The foil gods are the main value. Gideon's Defeat, Inferno Jet, Desert's Hold, and a Jiru. Yeah. Jiru's pretty terrible, value-wise. You can make him work in certain decks, but overall he's terrible. 5 mana for a 4/3 even with Vigilance, it's terrible. He does help Planeswalkers stay alive, I suppose. If you're playing a Super Friends deck, he's useful. We have a Resolute Survivors, Shuffet Dunes, Liliana's Defeat, and a Majestic Matriarch. So we did hit a Mythic. Not the Mythic you're looking for out of this set, but a Mythic nonetheless. We have a Hope Tender, Vile Manifestation, Sand Strangler, and an Hour of Eternity. I got a lot of these. They're plentiful in this product. Bent Zombie Token. What I've noticed is a lot of, I'm assuming, youngsters tamper with these packs to try and see what packs are in them. I've seen them opened up. I see where the bubbles all bent up, and I think that's where you get some of the creases in them. We have a Supreme Will, a Tenacious Hunter, a Ramunap Ruins, and a Hostile Desert. Swamp and a Proven Combatant. And I have never hit a masterpiece out of one of these, this type of product. I don't think ever. I have a Bloodwater Entity, a Vile Manifestation, another Sand Strangler, and an Okatra's Last Mercy. I think we're going to strike out for the most part on Hour of Devastation. No real value here. I just don't see it. We'll see what happens. Nope. No foil. So we have a Doomfall, Resolute Survivors, Sand Strangler, and a Driven to Despair. We actually got no foils at all out of Hour of Devastation. That's not a good set anyway. Alright, Amonkhet. Another chance at an invocation. No foil here either. We have a Nest of Scarabs, Okatra's Monument, On-Crop Champion, and our rare is a Bounty of the Luxa. Man, that's terrible. Kaladesh. And we hit an invention. Let's find out. Looks like we're going to be saved by Shocklands this time if we are saved by anything. Yeah, no foil here. Let's hope for a Chandra. Essence Extraction, Oval Chase Dragster, Morbid Curiosity, and a Gonti. Not a bad card. Fortunately, not a lot of value left in it, but still not a bad card. I'm not sure if he ever was really valuable. He's not something everybody ever plays a 4 of. Alright, let's go to Gatecrash. Like I said before, we're looking for Shocklands here. Shocklands are the hit. Foil Shockland would certainly be nice. No foil, we have a Murder Investigation, a Gruul Charm, Guardian of the Gateless, and a Diluvian Primordial, and a Mountain, and a Horror token. That's a cool token. Alright, let's do Innistrad. Shadows over Innistrad, big difference. So we're looking for the big Planeswalker. Oh, we have a foil. Finally, we have a foil other than the island. We have Incorrigible Youths, a Briarbridge Patrol, Fleeting Memories, and an Ulvenwald Hydra. So we got a mythic. And our foil is a foil. No, that's just a flip. Daring Sleuth. That stinks. And a junk card. And a Clue token. We got another mythic, but I don't think Ulvenwald Hydra has a lot of value. Might be a buck. I think we're gonna have definitely have a bad decision on this one. Pretty certain. I don't think we have a foil. Runaway Carriage, an Inner Struggle, Near Hearth Champion, and a Port Town. So we got one of the land cycle cards. The Town Gossip Monger. Oh, we have a foil. Caught a glimpse of a foil. We have a Trail of Evidence. I think it's an artifact foil. I don't know what artifacts in this are relevant. We have a More Kroot Necropod. A Ongoing Investigation, and an Olivia Mobilized for War. So we have another mythic. We have a Convicted Killer, and we do have a foil, a Slayer's Plate. We had a full rare, but not a good one. I wonder what Olivia's running at. Let's take a look at some prices here. I have the volume off. Or it's just not making noise. So Ulvenwald Hydra is a buck, and Olivia Mobilized for War. They're both $1.50. It's better than nothing. The Mirror is per. I think that's less than $1. Got a few of them. And no foil. We have a Trail of Evidence, Topplegeist, Malevolent Whispers, and an Invocation of Saint Traff. A Convicted Killer. We have a Runaway Carriage, Magnifying Glass, Foul Orchard, and a Markov Dread Knight. Alright. Well, we're at RTR. Shocklands are bust on this, and we're probably going to need a foil Shockland to have any chance of recovering value. We have a Goblin Rally, a Syncopate, a Rakdos, Rage Mutt, and a Precinct Captain. Not where we want to be there, that's for sure. We have a foil. We have a Security Blockade, a Lee of Sky Knight, a Dryad Militant, and a rare is the Collective Blessing. And the foil is last. I think it's the last card. I think you have the land and then you have the foil. Yep. So we have a swamp. And can we get there? Oh, it's green. A Golgari Decoy. And a swamp. 3 to go here. Pretty much need 3 shock lands to recover. I have a foil. You can see it in the back. Seek the Horizon, Celestia Charm, Syncopate again, and an Angel of Serenity Mythic. It's a nice looking angel. That's expensive. 5/6 for 7. Flying. Enters the battlefield. You may exile up to 3 other target creatures from the battlefield and or creature cards from graveyards. That's serious. When it leaves the battlefield, return the exiled cards to their owner's hands. And the foil. Let's see what our foil is. Pretty sure it's not a land. Foil Doorkeeper. So we're hitting some cool foils from Ravnica. Return to Ravnica's coming up. There's so many other cool planes in the store in Magic the Gathering. I don't understand why we're going back, but what can I say? I'm not one of the guys in a suit. Aqua Steed, Rix Mahdi Guildmage, an Izzet Staticaster, and a Deathbridge Goliath. Oh, we're going to swing out that here. Rhino token and a swamp. Last pack. Can we get there? At least 1 shock land would be nice. We hit 3 mythics, but not very good ones. No foil, so we're at least hoping for a regular shock land. An Oak Street Innkeeper, an Izzet Charm, a Golgari Decoy, and a Counterflux. We did not get there. This definitely qualifies as a bad decision. A terrible decision. This one did not play out at all. So let's try doing a little totaling here. Let's take a look at what we got. And there we go. I definitely qualify this as a bad decision. But it was still fun. It's always cool to open some oddball, older stuff and some newer stuff. And we did hit a couple mythics at least. Recovered. Can at least, you know, when you pull mythics, it's like, it could have been worse. Could have been all rares. So, but it was still a good time. Everybody enjoyed this episode of Good or Bad Decisions, and I hope everybody has a great F&M. Get out to your local LGS. Support your local LGS. Don't let Wizards of the Coast run LGSs out of business. I really feel like they're, as a company, like many companies are doing, not just them, many companies are concentrating on the internet, hence Arena and internet sales, and they're pretty much realizing that they can't compete with these stores that are selling $79.99 boxes of, you know, standard stuff. especially the new sets. They can't, with their overhead and everything, they can't keep doing the direct sales and all the bonuses to everybody, so they're cutting back on their bonuses and their extras. Many companies are doing that. If they're not doing that, they're adding on hidden fees and stuff like that to their prices. You know, people don't necessarily realize it till they got the bill in their hand, and it's like, wait, what do you mean? What's this fee? What do you mean you added a fee? It's very normal in business now. And that's how cable companies get you, is with fees and taxes and things being added on and surcharges, and it all gets you in the long run, and they're suffering the same way as a business that everybody else is, and they're taking steps to try and save themselves, to try and keep afloat. And even Hasbro will cut off a company after a certain amount of time if they're no longer making money off of them. That's pretty much how it goes in business. So as soon as you're not viable, as soon as you're not profitable, you're gone. That's how it works. So I hope everybody enjoyed this, and hope everybody has a great F&M and a great weekend. And I'll see you again this weekend for our big live stream. Be there. Don't miss it. It'll be a random choice. Hoping to have Rudy on. I know Mr. Beveridge says he can't make it. He's got D&D at 4, but that was the time I could schedule it. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. Peace.